bridegroom to come up, please.
Welcome everyone. We're here celebrating Michael's and Priya's wedding. I love you both. Ever since I met Priya, for the first minute that I saw her, I know that she was the person for him. I love my son with all my heart. He's the son that everyone wants to have. He has done so much, a lot of it on his own. I know he has friends, he has family, but he has put up a lot of effort and to get where he's at today. And I'm super proud. And Priya, I met her in Florida. From the first time, it was just beautiful. They're just connect, and she went to our house, and it was like we knew each other for a long time. My family, most of them don't speak English. They love Priya. How does that happen? Right? That's because that inner love that she has, it just comes out of her, and that's why people love her so much. And I'm pretty sure all of you love these guys. And I'm so proud of being here and be given this microphone. It's been a treat. It's been a treat. And now I wish you guys the best. And take it easy. Things happen, ups and downs, but you guys are just gonna get out. You're gonna get through it. Van a ser felices. Van a tener mucho amor para siempre, por toda la vida. Amen. Okay?
I for one, I'm going to have a harder time speaking directly from the heart, as you just heard. That was absolutely beautiful. I have something written. It's only a couple pages, so bear with me. And the first part says, introduce yourself. So in case you don't know, I'm Rohit, Priya's dad. And I see a lot of people in this room that I don't know. So hoping to get the chance over tonight and perhaps tomorrow to get to know all of you. So please, let's at least have a quick introduction at least. So, and I love the fact that Priya and Mike just have so many beautiful, wonderful, interesting, diverse set of friends, at least the few I've met so far, and over the years. So I'm going to read a little bit. So just obviously super happy that Priya and Mike found each other, and especially happy that Tinder made it happen. By the way, check out Mike. Look at that outfit. So I will say though, part of me is a little suspicious that this entire wedding was a plot on Priya's part to get Mike to dress up. So it's great that Tinder played such a great role, but the Indian dad in me, so as you guys might know from kind of the Indian tradition, matrimonial ads are a big thing in the Indian community, and these advertisements can often be quite humorous. For example, I'll read one that I read recently that was quite humorous. I don't do this regularly, I just happen to do this as research. So, hello, good morning. Myself, and often in India people refer to themselves as myself, Ridhima, and I'm looking for a suitable groom who will never call me by any pet name. Boy should strictly remember that he don't call me pumpkin, honey, sugar, or any other sweet name because I am not a dessert. The boy should understand that I know calling me by any pet name means forgetting me and giving me a different personality. He should also keep in mind that comparing me to her toy, I don't know what that means, comparing me to her toy will not be tolerated. He should never call me Teddy, Kitty, Dolly, because I'm not going to play with him. Only interested males can apply. So I thought, all right, as an exercise, let me see if I can actually put together my own ad for Priya, if this were to happen. So how I approach this is, okay, first I have to, methodically gather content. And I decided first I would rely on my memory. I have a pretty lousy memory, so that didn't work, including much of my memory gets jumbled, so one kid's memory becomes another kid's memory. Did Priya do that? Did Micah do that? Did Milton do that? I honestly can't remember. So given that, I decided I would go to my primary source of research, which is the memory box, or a couple boxes I have of Priya when she was younger. So that's what I dug into. To see, all right, what can I remember about her life that might serve as content for this ad I'm going to write? So, what I found in it, the usual stuff that I'm sure many parents have: poems, drawings, grade reports, papers, pictures, and a document entitled 10 Reasons I Hate Adam. You know this?
Oh, no.
I want to kill this guy. He was horrible. Adam from Camp.
Oh, I remember that.
You remember that? When you were 10? Ish, 10-ish. So, what I found and remembered also, obviously, is that, since the beginning, Priya's been just super adventurous, curious spirit, always busy, learning something new. She's always tries to challenge herself, and of course, she's great at just giving back to the community, as both of you are. As a young child, some of the things I found in this memory box that she started a business where she hand-stitched and sold Beanie Baby bags. Worth a buck each? I don't remember how much she sold them for. $10 each. 10? Wow. She created an e-newsletter that actually was quite widely read at the time. This is early internet. She had hundreds of subscribers to her e-newsletter. She created a website called Teen View, which is a website devoted to teen reviews of books, movies, and other websites. She wrote a ton of poetry, some of it very, very dark, that I'm not sure what was happening. She put on a ton of plays, commercials, productions. She started a dessert service called To You Dessert, and they delivered cheesecake slices, chocolate croissants, and Boston cream cake slices.
Yes.
Of course, what I discovered also in this box is that she had an early love of Bollywood, movies, songs. She loved to travel, and she loved to read, which I think still exists to these days. I also found that when she was 9, on something I read, that she loved the things. She made a list of things she was interested in, I believe for school, where she said, "I'm interested in India, spacecraft, Egyptians, rocks and gems." Oh wow! I just realized that. That's true. How did I not catch that? Man, that is, wow. That's amazing. I think she was thinking more Egyptians, the historical Egyptians, but that's okay. It's technicality. All right. The DNA is the same. All right. Rocks and gems and medieval times. Game of Thrones. All right. Medieval. All right. And she wanted to improve on her French, division, fractions, drawing, and spelling. Those are her desires. Then at 13, she's described herself as somebody who enjoyed lacrosse, soccer, basketball, singing, acting, writing, reading, talking on the phone, and AOL. So I'd say, as a young woman as she grew up, she maintained a lot of these interests, actually, interestingly. And I think the diversity of her interests and curiosity that she has led her to struggle with trying to figure out what to do with her life. But I'm very happy that after some starts and stops, she seems to have discovered calling, and currently she's at Restorative Justice, an organization that does restorative justice, a field I was not familiar with at all, and I'm so proud of the work that she does, the way she describes it, and of course her fellow colleagues, so that's awesome. How many colleagues are here? How many colleagues are here? Woo! RRB? Woo! All right. So now that I took all this information down, I thought, let me try to create an ad, but actually that didn't really go too far. So then I thought, okay, if I'd actually written an ad, would I have been able to, would the ad been able to attract some of the diverse men that Priya dated? Right, so she dated an architect, right? So in Chicago, she dated a guy who preferred silence to talking, which was interesting. That was good. I won't go into any details. And of course, there was the Frenchman that Malika and Milan have done a good job of creating songs about in the past. No? They're dying over there. I don't know. Okay, I'm so happy that she didn't end up in any of them, because without that, we wouldn't have Mike in our lives. So we love that. So, yes, that deserves applause. So my wife Janani, my kids Mila and Malika, over the last year or so, I've been getting to know Mike better and better. And during a recent vacation we took together, which is the most amount of extended time we spent together, I just observed so much. I mean, I love how chill he is. He's able to relax in any environment, talk about anything at all, Shakespeare books, movies, public affairs, history, you name it. The guy has knowledge about anything and everything. And clearly, from last night, I can see all his friends really look up to his knowledge and his experience, and I hope to learn a lot from you over the years, Mike. I'm looking forward to that. And also seeing their interactions made me realize just what a great fit the two of them are. They're going to keep each other's lives fully enriched, full of wide experiences, viewpoints, and thoughts. Just given how widespread they are in their beliefs and their thinking. They also have a common desire to help out their communities and make the world, especially Baltimore, a great place. I look forward to getting to know Mike and Priya together, and Mike's family as well. It's been great so far getting to know you guys, and hope to spend much more time with you. And thanks to you for raising such a great young man. So. Lastly, I thought how these two feel about each other was so well reflected in a post Priya wrote on Facebook after Mike accepted his position at University of Maryland, Baltimore. So she said, and if you guys haven't read this, it's lovely. I'm so proud of my love, Mike Casiano. Throughout this whole high-stress academic job search, Mike's heart has been fiercely intent on staying in the city he's from so that he can continue to build here. His commitment to staying put, how you understand change when you're always on the move, helps my body and soul slow down so that I work more deliberately, try new things more courageously, and love more expansively. I know he'll come to do the same for thousands of students and his colleagues at UMBC. It's badass that he gets to join a brilliant crew of people at UMBC who share the same values and the same commitment. They work to demonstrate the role that academia should play, organizing, storytelling, redirecting institutional resources, community-driven work, advancing our knowledge of how we got here, and making critical connections that will help us get to the better futures we want to be in. I love you, and I'm filled with gratitude to be on this journey with you. So here's to your journey together, guys, and looking forward to seeing all the great things you're going to do. Oh, I want to welcome up Jen and Angela, I think.
Me first. Where's my phone? Should I see? I don't know what we're doing. Where's Sarah? You're talking about it. I should be. Oh, it's down there.
May 20th, 1990. Mike was born.
21st.
21st. And unlike everybody else in this room that shared stories about how positive their first experience was with Mike, being his older sister and him being my second sibling, I wanted a sister. I found out later that that was really Dad's fault, that didn't happen biologically. But that day, I was devastated that I did not have my sister. And maybe the first 12 years that I knew Mike were not the most positive years of my life either. Because he was the epitome of a younger, annoying brother. He served that role very well. But later on, as we evolved as humans, we definitely... You can't hear me? It's the volume. We definitely built a relationship. And today we stand here, I think, closer than we've ever been before. So thank you for that, Mike. I love you so much. Priya entered my life a few years ago. And for those of you that don't know that story, similar to Priya, I have issues with remembering my passport when I travel. So her and Mike very kindly drove more than halfway to Canada to bring me my passport when I was trying to cross that border. It's tougher than you think on the north side. And that's the day that I met Priya. I was super excited because we weren't planning that, obviously. And she walked through the door of this cafe that we found in the middle of nowhere to meet up with, or to meet up at. And as soon as she walked in, and she was not at all what I was expecting. She was a lot taller, a lot more beautiful, a lot more vivacious. Lots of great energy, this short, really cute haircut, and I thought, wow, Mike has no idea what he's doing. But okay, I'm gonna ride this out with him, try to help where I can. And getting to know her has been quite the adventure. Getting to see them together grow and evolve together has been an honor. So thank you so much for allowing me to be on that journey with you. Now before me, I see two people that are whole. When people get married, oftentimes I hear people say that you complete each other, and I don't believe that with you two. I think you're both amazing, amazing people. You are whole on your own, and together you're just on a different level. You're going to take over the world, and I'm so glad that I get to be a part of that. Thank you. So, moving forward, I wish you just a lot of adventure. I wish you resilience, and above all, love. I love you both very much. Congratulations, and today, July 13th, is that right?
Yes.
2019, I get my sister. The beautiful Angela. Priya's sister.
Hi everyone, I'm Angela, Priya's older sister, and I'm so excited to be here today and just so grateful, and it's just all so unbelievable.